Day 3 of building on YouTube. My hair is kind of crazy, but just so you guys can see that it don't have to be perfect, that you don't have to get ready, this and this and that. People will resonate with the message. It's not really like who says it in the way it is but how you say it, right? So I was learning throughout my whole journey that it's not really about how perfect it is. It's more about taking action, because once you take action, everything else aligns. And then I was realizing that every single time I take action, there's a doubt. No matter what, it can be the most perfect day, but that doubt is there to delay you, because the more it delays you, the more time it takes from you, and the more time it takes from you actually taking advantage and taking the opportunity. So you're gonna have this person in your mind trying to stall as much as possible so you can delay it and not get the results that you want. So let's say I get up and do 5 push-ups and be like, my mind tells me, I could be doing this instead, it's more productive. But that's the enemy trying to get to your head and talking to you so you can find any excuse not to do it. So realizing as long as you're taking action and you know it's taking action, that's what matters. So this is right now, I'm in my morning routine where first thing out, so I'm just editing a bunch of videos so I can get it done and so it can just be uploaded right away, because unfortunately it takes a cool minute to upload. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're already there. You're gonna get attacked the hardest way possible. It's gonna try to destroy you and take you for everything. So this is your sign that if you're getting attacked, if you're getting doubt, trying to do something and it just seems like it's impossible, that's the thing you gotta do. Realizing the reason why I'm recording this, because I know how difficult it is. You guys may be wondering why I look like this. I mean, use some context clues, but I'm still going through it because you have to. There's no other way. You gotta remember and remind yourself for who you're doing this and the promises you made. So that's what keeps me going out here, and there's no other way. For me, it's 2 choices. It's either don't accept your goals or accept your goals. It's like be fat, or other words, hate being fat or be fit. There's no half-assing. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta keep going no matter what. And this is only gonna make me stronger. It's only gonna make what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is just a big documentary. I'm gonna look back that and be proud of myself. I know that for a fact. I can feel it and I know it. That thanks to all the work that I did, it's not gonna go to waste. So this is your sign. Alright, so I just wanted to talk about how looking back on the journey, and I tell myself that damn, it's crazy how far in life you can get if you just keep going, never giving up. And it's little by little. Right now, as I'm currently speaking, I'm doing a 1-day fast. I do it every single week, which is not crazy, but it makes sense after all the work I put in. So but I didn't start out of nothing. I didn't cold turkey everything, right? So I'm looking back and realizing that it's gonna take time, little by little, and as long as you never give up, you're gonna get there. So for me, on my journey of fasting, right, so I seen this video across Luke Belmore, and it inspired me because he was talking about how his brother Nate was gonna kill himself, and he was fat and obese, and then he started taking his health serious. So it gave me the idea that it's possible, and ever since that I just started fasting and taking care of my body. So I tell you that it takes time, right? So at first, before even that, I even cut off sugar completely. So the reason why I started that, because I didn't like how I was moving. I was moving just addicted to sugar and just a bunch of junk food that I really didn't need in my life. So I slowly started decreasing it, and even before that I stopped drinking soda completely. But you see how it slowly that's in life though. So even this YouTube thing is not about posting 20,000 literally videos in one day. It's about constantly posting more and more, and it goes up. It's exponential, not because the way you maximize it is going on the rise and then staying there and then keep going and going, and you can't stop. That's the thing about it. So you get rewarded to the people who are willing to do the outcome, right? To do the work, to put in the work. Because why would God give you something that you wouldn't be able to manage? So let's say your first video goes viral, but you don't have the discipline, nor the ability, the commitment to keep going and to keep pursuing it, right? So that's why you see these stories after posting for 20 years, I finally made it, but they think you get lucky. It's the same concept. And let's say you're not you don't know what to do, you're gonna find out what to post. So just keep posting and you're gonna go exponentially high. And one thing I noticed even on social media, right? Let's say you don't post in a while, it literally rewards you. So if you don't post and you start posting, he's back on the platform, and they want you to keep posting. That's why they give you advice, tips, and that's why they promote your stuff, because you're promoting them at the end of the day. So this world is abundant, because you got to realize that people who love to see people win will help you out. Even social media, people talk about how like it's hard, this and that. You think that, but in reality, Instagram wants you to win because you're promoting them at the end of the day. So this is your sign to keep pushing, exponential growth. And I'm gonna talk about my day too. So later on, I'm gonna go to church, this and that. I don't really like recording it because it's like I'm not present in the moment. So when I record, it's because I'm present in this. I like to be fully present with that. And I like to find a balance in between too, because I also love multitasking. Like when I'm listening to podcasts, I like to do work, but certain work, right? So it's yin and yang to that. But I might record this and that, just a little bit, like walking towards there, or like, you know, a little conversation or thoughts. And I be going with my cousin, and it's been a journey too, because even this itself, you know, I had to become a certain person to go to church, even him. So just what I want to say to you guys, you had to be a certain person to reach a certain expectation, to reach certain lifestyle, right? So you got to be aligned with everything. So ask and you shall receive. And I'm big on this because I've been asking this for the longest, and now I am the person that I wanted to be years ago. Now I'm gonna be the person I want to be in a few years. It's just bound to happen. It's like if you never give up, you're gonna get there. So I know I'm gonna get there, so I'm just gonna keep pushing, and you guys are gonna be on this document, this journey. Even that, I manifested that itself, like me being able to I'm like, man, I want to see like this whole journey, the documentary, to see like where I came from, and just to like inspire. It's like I don't really have to do this. I just want to show it's possible, because I know how it is. You know what just came up to my mind when I feel this pain? Romans 8 verse 18. The pain that you are going through does not compare to the joy that's coming. So that's a reminder that I was telling myself right now. But this is an update on you guys right now. This is the outfit of today. Somewhat like, I don't know if you guys can really see from that angle, but calm little outfit. I'm about to go to church. I don't like really recording too much, like I mentioned earlier. But and it's been like my 3rd, 4th week so far, and it's been cool. I like it. It's more like inviting. It's actually pliable. Like out of all the churches I've been, it's not been the same. It's been like wisdom that you can provide, and then, you know, it's different. It's like school versus like a course. A course you can learn something. A school you can learn something, but a course, I don't know. For me, it's more intentional. And what I was telling myself in my mind that about these churches, I'm like, let's say we don't label them as Catholic, Christian, Muslim. What matters is that you follow the word of God, right? And every relationship is different. You got to have your relationship with God at the end of the day, because if you're following him, like if you go to church, you read the Bible, but then you're sinning out of it, I mean, what does it really matter? At the end of the day, it's all wisdom. So if you're not applying it, what does it matter, you know? So I'm kind of record what I can. You know, I'm going with my cousin right now. I don't know how he feels about this YouTube thing. I'm gonna ask him, you know, obviously with consent. And it's gonna be awkward at first. It's weird to say that I'm able to record like this and that, but it took me a while to get that confidence to be able to. But, you know, in person it's different, so, you know. But I'm gonna be able to, and that's the update though. just came back from church. This is a reflection I have. Last week was to be present. This week was to be careful on your thoughts, right? Because sometimes the thoughts are not from us. It's from the evil ones, right? So they talked about spiced out. I just ate some chicken. I put mad chili on it, bro. I love my food spicy, but but if you know, you know, right? So anyways, so this is what I was talking about, how to meditate and ask to think like God, right? Like, what would he do in this scenario? Not think of the worldly ways, because if you do think like that, God doesn't want you to think like that, but think of how he would perceive and want you to move. So there's this prayer that they give us to do, and I took a photo. I'm gonna upload it right here so you guys can see it and see what I'm talking about. But that's what I got too. Look at these guys. But I got to like be careful on your thoughts. And you know, what's very stuck up to me as well is he said if I had a screen that showed my thoughts, I would be embarrassed of myself. And that made me conscious. I'm like, dang, that's true. So be proud of what you think, be proud of how you move, because if you had that, would you be proud of yourself? So that was it. I forgot the outro real quick. Follow me on all socials and follow me on this just journey of, you know, going to 1,000 subscribers, showing you guys how I did it word for word, bar for bar. And comment down below if this was super relatable and if you go to church. And subscribe, turn on the post notifications for my next video. Hope you guys like the content. Comment on what should I improve, or what's something you guys would love to see about my life, or any questions or concerns.